welcome to episode 152 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about the first steps to rebuilding your credit. So, if you guys have damaged your credit, you need to actually rebuild it. There are some steps that I want you all to follow. If you guys have any questions, put them down below in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. But remember, too, that I'm only answering questions for those people that's actually subscribed. Like, I'm doing that first. When I have all of the questions answered since I started my YouTube channel from my subscribers, then I will go into other questions. Until then, I want to just be answering questions from subscribers. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you want your question actually answered. So the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to check your credit report and see if there's any inaccuracies on your credit reports. Sometimes you guys could have some errors on your credit reports that probably you just can get taken care of in terms of getting these accounts deleted, and then you can see your credit score go up. So I definitely want you all to actually look into this, because if you find some errors on there, you guys can possibly just get these accounts deleted from your credit reports. And I do have a free letter on my website that you all can use, and I'm going to actually share my screen now so that you can see it. Just download this letter and work to remove those negative accounts from your credit report. When those negative accounts get deleted, you should see your credit scores go up. So this is my website here. My computer is kind of slow today, so I'm sorry if it's not loading that well. But if you guys were to, let's actually refresh it just in case. Okay, there we go. If you guys was to go to the website, Rickita.com, you'll see free dispute letters and credit card lists. So you'll get the letter emailed to you instantly. Check my channel to see how to fill out those dispute letters, because I have a lot of videos where I actually go live and actually just do dispute letters just to send them in, because that's the biggest thing, is just actually sending it in. So I want you guys to definitely check your credit reports, and you can get your credit report from Identity IQ. That's who I like, because you can get all 3 credit reports and scores for just $1. That way you know where your score is at too, and it's a 7-day trial. After that, it's going to be $21.99 when you guys use my link, because you have to use my link. It's down below in the description, and that link is going to give you access to the $1 trial. But just look into Identity IQ, and then also you guys also can get a free credit report every year from annualcreditreport.com. Okay, so look into annual credit report with no s.com, and then you'll be able to get all 3 credit reports from there. But find any errors, use that free dispute letter, and actually start working to actually dispute those different things. The next thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to understand, like, your credit score. You have to understand that your payment history is going to be 35% of your credit score. So you guys have to consider your payment history and paying on time. And we're going to talk about that too in detail, but payment history is 35% of your score. Also, the length that you had your credit history too. You have to think about that. That's 15% of your score. The longer your history, the better. That's your average age of accounts. I forgot to put another one on here, but it's the amount owed. So that your utilization is 30% of your credit score. And utilization is very important. So let me actually put that up on the screen so that you all can just visually be able to see it. For those people that's visual learners like me, I need to see exactly what you're talking about. The amount owed, that's your utilization. And I always tell people the best utilization that you can have when you're trying to apply for credit is 5%. If you just want to maintain your credit, you don't plan on using it for anything anytime soon, you just want to keep a decent credit score, then you can just make sure that your utilization never goes over 30%. And that's how much you owe on your balances compared to what your limit is. So you could just divide your balance by your limit, then you'll know what your utilization is, the percentage. And I also have a sheet too that I use. It's just so much easier for me to actually use this sheet. So again, on my website, scroll down, you'll see utilization sheets. I am going to get my website updated. You may be watching this years later, but anything that you want on my website, you can try to just search it here. Just use the search bar at the top, search whatever you're ever looking for, and it should be on here. So just think of this as like your Google, but this is the utilization sheet. And with this sheet, it'll let you know what your utilization is, how to make it lower, like how much you need to pay on whatever credit card. You'll just fill it in, and definitely Google utilization video so you can see how to actually use that too, because it is a special way that you should use it to get the most out of it. So another thing is your credit mix. I want you all to aim to have different type of accounts, have credit cards, installment loans, you don't want to just have just all credit cards. You want to have other accounts. And as you guys get into mortgages, you're going to see that with this credit mix, is going to actually help you have a higher credit score than those that may not have certain accounts. So that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to understand what your credit score is made up of. Next, I want you guys to create a budget. Like, seriously, y'all, we need to create a budget, and we're creating a budget. This is going to outline our income, our expenses, and our savings, because you have to even know, like, if you're ready to do this. And I believe that's what we're going to talk about in the next episode. So for the first steps to rebuilding it is this: are you ready to be paying your bills on time? Are you having financial problems right now? Is there anything that you need to fix right now? This is some stuff that you need to kind of ask yourself, but you definitely need to create a budget, because you need to know exactly what your income and your expenses and things like that are. Okay. And then I told you paying on time is very important. So please pay your bills on time and set up auto payments. So I do automatic payments on all of my accounts. I always just, even on my credit cards, I do just a minimum payment. I'll go back in and pay the statement balance by the due date to never be charged interest. But you guys have to make sure you set up auto payments, because if you guys get a late payment, it's going to drop your credit score too much. And it's coming back from a late payment is going to be so hard a lot of times, because you have to beg the company a lot of times to remove this late payment. So don't start nothing, it won't be anything. Okay, so make sure you pay on time, and make sure that you set up the auto pay. You'll never have to worry about getting that late payment to even have to think about having to remove that late payment. Okay. And I want you all to think about reducing some of your outstanding debt. So, and when I say reducing outstanding debt, think about some collections that's on your credit reports. Instead of going back and forth with the credit bureaus to have them try to delete the account from your credit reports, you can also try to see if you can do like a pay for deletion. Okay. And then also think about the balances. Maybe if you guys are not having your utilization under that 30%, please get it under that 30%. And then make sure that you're paying off the credit cards with the highest interest first. That's what I like to do, because I don't want to pay interest. So definitely make sure you guys are doing that. Next, you may want to avoid new debt. Okay. Understand that when you're building your credit, you have to apply for new accounts. And sometimes applying for new debt can give you hard inquiries. If you guys already have 4 credit cards, getting a new credit card can actually lower your credit score. And sometimes you're not getting the right accounts. You're desperate. So you may want to avoid like credit cards that's going to have a high annual fee when you're just rebuilding. Like some of those credit cards out there that have like monthly maintenance fees, like you'll be better off getting a secure credit card. Like just wait on that, but avoid new debt that's not going to be beneficial to you. And if you guys need to build your credit and you can't really get credit cards, think about secure credit cards. Some secure credit cards, and I have some on my website. Let's actually just look at a few of them. Some secure credit cards can be perfect for you. So I have a list here that's called Best Credit Cards for Bad Credit. I like this one. And then I also got Best Credit Cards to Build Credit. Let's just check out the bad credit list, because this list just have so many more credit cards on it to me. But when you guys need to get any secure debt, you guys can get a self Visa credit card if you guys have to get secure debt. Also the credit builder card. This can be great. This allow you to get 2 of them. So you can have 2 credit cards with no credit check. Self also doesn't have a credit check. So that can be good for you. Kickoff can also help you all, but just check whatever the fees going to be. Some people are paying like $20 a month. Depending on your financial situation, you probably can do something like that. But I would rather you all put any money towards some credit cards that's going to actually graduate. Like the Discover Insecure credit card can actually graduate to an unsecured credit card. It's very beneficial for you in the future. So say if you put $200 down on this, or say you put $1,000, say you put $1,000 down on it because you have it, whatever you decide to put, in about 7 months, 7, 8 months, or after 7 billing cycles, they're going to, a lot of times, as long as you don't have any new negative accounts, you're working on your credit score has been going up since you got that secure credit card. A lot of times they're going to graduate to an unsecured credit card where they give you your deposit back. So I like that. They're going to give you your deposit back. And on top of them actually giving you your deposit back, they're going to give you an increase. So say if you put $1,000 down, you might go to $2,500 after the 7 months, and Also, you have Discover that can do this. You also have Navy Federal, the End Rewards. This one you could put a $200 deposit down in about 6 billing cycles. Sometimes they say as little as 3 months though, but I would say don't, that's rare. Go for the 6 billing cycles. After 6 billing cycles, it should graduate to a $2,000 credit card. And then you also have Capital One as an option with their Platinum. And then they also have the Quicksilver. But Capital One, Navy Federal, and Discover, all of these can graduate to unsecured credit cards. You have to put a deposit down because they don't trust you right now. That's the reason why they're telling you, hey, give me some money and I'll send you a credit card. They only tell you that because they do not trust you. But as you continue to pay on these credit cards and do good by them, then you'll see that they'll actually give you an unsecured credit card. Okay. And if they give you an unsecured credit card, that means you're doing good. You got your deposit back. Just keep doing what you've been doing and improving your credit score overall. Now, some people may think about becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card because they may not want to just go right to the secure route. If you become an authorized user on someone else's credit card, it can actually help you possibly if they don't have any late payments and a utilization, whatever the utilization is on their credit card. If they're maxing out that credit card and they put that in your credit report, it's going to mess up your credit. But if you get a credit card that they're not like really using, the utilization is at 5% or below, they got some history on it, or at least no late payments, then when that credit card is added to your credit reports, it should bring your credit score up a lot so that you can go and actually get approved for other credit cards that's not actually like secure credit cards. But just ask to become an authorized user on someone else's credit card, or you can go with a company to actually add trade lines to your credit reports. Now, let's go back to my website, Rickita.com. When you want to find other credit cards, click right here to pre-qualify with no hard inquiry, because there's so many credit cards and accounts. There's over 45 different accounts on here that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So once you got that trade line on, your credit score may go up like 40, 50 points, sometimes even more than that or less than that. But as your credit score when your credit score go up, not as, because once you get that trade line on, whatever your credit score is at that time with the trade line on there, that's what your credit score is at that time. I wouldn't expect it to go up too much more unless they pay down that credit card or you have some other good stuff going on. But whatever that is what it is. So I would suggest you all go on here and try to see if there's any other accounts that you want to try to get. Like maybe you just want to go just straight to Discover and say, hey, I don't want your secure credit card. What credit card can you just give me now? Based off of now your new credit score is higher. Okay. And also you got Capital One on here. Again, you got Navy Federal, you got Apple, you can see, but Apple wants you to have a certain amount of accounts to even get their credit card. I see. But you have other accounts on here. So just continue to go through this list. You got Pedal One, Pedal Two, Discover again, Capital One. It's so many accounts on here. Again, it's over 45 different accounts that you all can look into getting. But again, adding an authorized user to your credit report can be an overall boost because you'll have that positive history that is going to be added to your credit reports. Now, don't think that this is just one thing that you have to do. Like you just find out what it is, you fix it, and that's it. You need to monitor your credit regularly. That's why I like the Identity IQ, because they'll give you all three of your credit scores and credit reports. If anything is happening, you will know. And they'll send you like alerts. You'll get emails, and it's just basically another company just helping you stay on top of everything. That's how I look at it as. And if you guys don't want that, you can go to Credit Karma. I just look every day. I look at my Credit Karma, and then you can get TransUnion, Equifax credit report and credit score. That is going to update so often. It's always changing. So I really don't want to give a time frame on how long it's going to update. But sometimes it can update every day. Sometimes it'll take a whole week. But you can also get your credit report and your credit score for Experian if you download that Experian app too, or just get an account with them. So definitely monitor your credit regularly so that you can know exactly what you're getting into, and make sure you're staying patient and also being persistent. You have to understand that if you want your credit to get better, it's something that you have to actively do. And if you don't actively work on doing it, getting positive accounts, removing negative accounts, making sure you're not getting too many hard inquiries, paying all your credit cards on time, keeping your balance on your credit cards, you're not going to get what you want. So I want you to stay persistent with your credit and patient. And also, if you're sending in disputes, just stay persistent. Just keep doing it. In terms of if you know that this account should be on your credit reports, and you know you don't want this account on your credit reports, then I will continue to send in disputes to make sure that these accounts get removed. Okay. Now this was episode 152, and episode 153, we're gonna just talk about just being ready in general. Okay. Now, for those people this is your first time watching my videos, I definitely want to show you all my website. So on my website, I have a lot of stuff that's catering to those people that need to build their credit, who don't have credit at all, or if you need to repair your credit, or if you're just looking to maybe just get higher limits. You don't necessarily need to build it. You just want higher limit credit cards or whatever it is when it comes down to credit cards and like the negative accounts to your credit. That is what I cater to on my website. Now you guys can schedule a call on my website. You can see if I have any upcoming events that I'm doing. You can do a home buying application if you would like me to help you purchase a home, and also home tours. Check out some of the home tours that I did. If you guys have any negative accounts on your credit report, such as charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, I do have a dispute letter that you can use here. It's free. I do have a dispute letter that you all can download so that you guys can work to remove those negative accounts from your credit report. Now, you have to get this letter and send it to all 3 credit bureaus, or send it to whatever credit bureau is reporting that account. So definitely come to my website. Once you fill out this, you guys will get an email, and then also I'll send you something about how you can increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. So definitely check that out. If you have negative accounts and you want to actually target them, such as you got late payments, student loans, collections, charge-off, bankruptcies, then I have dispute letter packages. These letters have 6 letters in it, and the bankruptcy is the only one that have the 4. But this is the letters. These are letters that you guys can use to start removing those negative accounts from your credit reports. And it's only $27 for a package of 6 letters. In a little bit, though, I'll show you how you can possibly get this at a discounted rate. Also, utilization sheets. I always show people how to balance out their credit cards, and I have a utilization sheet here where you can track all your credit cards. You can know what your utilization is, and it's going to actually help you pay down your credit cards. If you guys have balances on your credit cards, you need to know how to actually pay it down, which ones to pay down first. This sheet would be great for you all. If you guys are looking to possibly get more hands-on help, you would like to talk to me, you want more access to me, then I do suggest that you guys get my membership. I make sure I take calls for those people that's in my membership as a priority. I do have one where you start with a $1 trial, and that is going to be $79 per month. And then also have one for $99, and then it's going to be $29 per month. Or you can get lifetime access for $599. So definitely, if you want to get more hands-on help, and then also I can email you your letters that you can actually mail, and then I also can mail them for free on my end. Definitely join the membership if you want more hands-on help. Now, this right here is like my favorite part. It's the credit cards. I have multiple lists of credit cards here. So if you're looking for just the top credit cards that I like, I have that list here. If you want to pre-qualify for a credit card without a hard inquiry, I have this here. So you guys can pre-qualify for a credit card without a hard inquiry. And this would have over 45 accounts. Since this is my favorite list, because I love to pre-qualify for things without that hard inquiry, I'm going to show you a little bit of what it looks like. So you'll see a video of whatever card it is, an image of that card. Apply now, so you can go ahead and apply on a website, and also have a free downloadable guide, and I have information about the card, and it's going to repeat for multiple cards, so you can see which ones you definitely like, which ones are going to help you in your journey of building your credit, or even whatever credit you want to get. Now, I have multiple lists: bad credit, students, travel, to build credit, gas, rewards, cash back. I have multiple ones there. I also have the 5 ways to increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. The webinar, you can just click directly on here, and you will be able to, again, if you already did those free disputes, because this is the thing I said, the 60 points in 60 days, the webinar that you can watch. If you already did that, once you put your information in here, you should go all the way back to the actual webinar. Now, a lot of people love this part, 6 months of free letters. I can actually do your letters for you, 6 months worth of them, and I can actually email them to you and fill out all your information. All you have to do is literally put them in an envelope and mail them. So I definitely have that for you. If you want the 6 months of free letters, this is something that you have to do if you want me to create the letters for you. First off, you have to get our mega dispute letter package. All that is all of the letters that's here. Like all these packages, you get bankruptcy, charge off, collections, student loans, and late payments. You get all of these together in one. You're going to get the free letter that's here, plus you're going to get additional letters, all of that. And I believe the original price is $199, but you're getting 65% off of that. I think it comes like $67, $69. So definitely you have to purchase the Mega Dispute Letter package. Do a 14-day trial with Aura so we can see if you guys have any type of fraud on your account. You need to be able to know if you had any type of data breaches. So definitely sign up for Aura, and all the links are here. So you can just click right here or click here. It doesn't matter. But definitely do step 2. And then step 3 is get your all 3 credit reports by Identity IQ. And it's a $1 trial for 7 days. And that's going to give us your credit report so that we can create the actual dispute letters for you. And then also the last, second to last step is to actually complete the application. That's what's going to give us the personal information I need to put on your letters. So definitely complete that application. And then once you have made your purchase, reach out to us so that we can see if you're eligible for the free letter service. But as long as you did all 4 of these steps, you're definitely eligible for it. And then I have a lot of different blog posts on here about the different Credit 101, Home Buying 101 is going to come next. So definitely check out the website, Rickita.com. I will be editing the website soon, but this is what it looks like now. If you guys are interested in any credit card, you guys can definitely use this search bar here. And then also, if you're on your computer, then you can search. Actually, if you're a member already, you can search right here. I got special things for people that's a part of my actual membership. So if they want me to send certified letters, pay past due bills, schedule a call, for free credit help, sign up. Again, here are the steps that you need to actually do. So yeah, that's what you'll do if you guys are a member. Or say if you want a specific credit card you want to look up, just search whatever that credit card is. And you can see if I made some type of review on it. So here's the Apple card here. I'm going to click on it. Scroll down, you can see I got the video, the card here, apply now, free downloadable guide. And then I also have some people that actually got approved for the credit card. I have some of the reviews here. But I hope that you guys love this website and you're able to find more credit cards to get approved for. You start working to build your credit and you get exactly what you want out of your credit. And last thing I want to say about my wonderful website is if you like a certain credit card, at the bottom, I'll have similar cards. These are the cards to me that's similar to the Apple card. So you can see I have similar ones down here. So you can go ahead and actually click on it and go to that next credit card. So this is the cashback card. And you can see other people say that they got approved for it. So I hope that you guys love this website. You can go into a rabbit hole looking at all the different things that's on this website. But I hope that you guys love it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a great day.